So we are on 13th day of Corona lockdown. We spoke, I think, 10 days back. So first of all, I want to thank you, all of you. It was not very planned the way things came, but the way we responded, I'm talking about the whole TaxGenie, was amazing. In a very, very short time, we actually, got together. We started closely working as a team, and especially the situation where like we had a challenge with the laptop, challenge with the internet, and so on. So thank you very much to all of you, and all of you really did an amazing work. So I'm really proud of you. Uh, if I look at the current situation is this is the word pandemic. It's not like this is not a small situation. As a humankind, we are going through. Around 190 countries are affected with that one. And if you look at the everyday news and everything, is a bit scary. A lot of people are actually comparing this to the World War III, because around 190 countries are involved, and we are, as a human being, we are fighting with the unknown enemy, together, and we don't know when this fight is going to over. Every day we are getting, situation worse and worse globally. And now, if I come back to India, India is also not looking that great. The coronavirus is spreading, and especially the hotspot like Mumbai. Because Mumbai, as you might be already know, is one of the hotspot in India where the coronavirus is actually the speed is bit high, death is high, and also the infection level is going very high. So we are in a situation that we don't know. We don't know when everything will be normal. Frankly speaking, at this moment, my gut feeling is saying it may be, if everything goes right, maybe end of May, when the things may get little bit normal. We may, like come out from lockdown, but the situation will be not normal, or there will be some leverage or some small thing will change. But I think normalization or normal way of working not before 30 or end of May. That's where we are. And the whole market, if I look at, like is not I mean, whole things are crashing. So things are, if you look at that point of view, is not in line with the what. Yeah, no one had a plan. So it's a difficult time. It's a difficult time, and that's how the life is. Life comes with the difficult time, but life also give a lot of opportunity during this difficult time. So I look at all this in a different way. The problem is there. So as I said, like worldwide, things are not going right. So many problems are there and all. I'm looking little bit, as I said, differently, because the way am looking, the world will be not in the same way how is left. So if you look at where we were in a February, even in a March, and then when we will come out from this Corona, I don't think the world will be the same. Lot of changes is going to happen. This is the event of lifetime, like in our lifetime. I don't think this event will again come, or anyone's lifetime. This is the one mega event. Only few people who were there in World War II, World War One, or Spanish flu. That was the only time in last 100 plus year, this sort of situation arise. So it's a huge change is going to happen, I believe. And I as I say, I'm reading a lot of like article, lot of things. I believe that is going to impact at grassroots level. So every one of you, me, everyone is going to get impacted because of that. And it will be not same, it will be like sometime it will be very difficult, and all sort of thing, but world is changing big way. I believe that this will also bring lot of opportunity. If I'll go more in a positive side of the world, it will bring a lot of opportunity. I can give one example which I normally quote during like a discussion. The small event, if you look at small event like demonetization, that was a small event, but that impacted everyone in India in some form. It was a tough, it's not tough like this one, but it was a tough at that moment, and everyone got impacted. And look at after like 2 3 years where we are, everything had changed, so the digital or cash management or payment had changed at the grassroots level. Now you don't need a cash to actually buy anything. You can have the digital wallet and you can keep going. You don't need a cash, and that was not possible if government wanted to roll out. It might have taken 10 20 years to roll out this one, but because of one big event, the whole India had changed. India become the one of the fastest growing digital payment at the root level. No one had did this before. So I believe Indian are very adaptive and may benefit big way with this one. So I have my own, like way to look at this one. So I can tell you few example, like how I see the things are going to change. I believe in India, which is the very much based on, so in India, because as most of you might be knowing, I was around 18 years plus into Western world, and there you don't need to go to office. You actually everything was the outcome and output based model, and everyone was working from home or working from remote other offices and all sort of thing. And there was not like office was a compulsory, but in India office is the basically your base location. Everyone look for like I need office, I need a place to go there. I think one of the biggest thing will be basically like if I look at from the customer side of view, customer will move to the outcome based model. Every customer is going to cut their cost, and customer is going to ask their vendor to actually everything move to the outcome based model. Now if I look at the employee point of view, employee will also move very high on fixed salary to the variable salary based model, the performance based model. You have to actually bring the output and outcome, because company get the money from the customer. If customer will start demanding outcome based model, then company will also start demanding employee outcome based model. So I think this will be the big change which we are going to see in coming future. There will be a lot of cost cutting, cost driver will happen. Everyone is going to look for the opportunity, but the same time lot of company will start coming out with the so many innovation, so many innovative ideas. When this sort of thing happen, the one thing which everyone knows, that there will be number of company who start during this period, and the way they engage, the way the solution comes out, suddenly they will be the one who will be actually ruling the world. That's how every crisis, actually output of the crisis, the business as usual company, they vanish, and the basically company like who are very innovative, they take into different league altogether. So considering all that thing, like last 10 days, I'm working very closely with the executive team, and we are actually talking. We are trying to get so many things, and what I'm launching now is the some project called Synergy. You know, because I think we need a synergy between with our customer. We need a synergy between the department. We need a synergy between the different work group. We need everything integrated. We can't waste. We don't have anything to waste. We need to be lean and mean. We need to be like working closely, every hours, everything, any wastage, we need to avoid it, because this is the survival game. In this survival game, we cannot afford to waste anything, and that wastage we can stop if we work together. And that's what is this synergy program. More detail will start publishing. We will you will be, small group. I already started, and it will reach to the everyone in next maybe 2-3 weeks time. Second initiative is the basically we are moving 100% digital. So what that means is basically everything will be in our system itself. Your work, your the task, KRA, KPI, everything will be in system. Slowly, I'm expecting in 3 to 6 months, will not ask anything to anyone. All the report from, like when you're coming, what are the things you're doing, how is the result, how your customer is responding, how is product responding, what are the bugs, everything will be in the system. So we will move puristic in performance based model, and all your incentive, all your the compensation will be aligned with the performance. So that's what we are trying to get into that one. We are also looking, like the whole organization, can we upgrade the organization? I don't think at this current, like state where we can, like just sit and think about everything is right. We need to keep updating ourselves. We need to keep, like upgrading ourselves. So we are also moving into the learning is not optional. Learning will be the mandatory. Everyone has to learn. Everyone has to actually upgrade themselves. This is not optional now. If we as a company need to survive, we need to have the best in class people, the best in class knowledges, and best in class, like innovation in the marketplace. So basically, we have to change ourselves. So all these you expect in few weeks, it will start communicating and all sort of thing. I'll also invite all of you to come out with a lot of ideas. Yeah, ideas can be which can help us to reduce the cost, the idea which can help us to increase our revenue, and then we will planning to have how we can create the incentive plan with that one. This is a tough time, my friends and colleague. This is a tough time, and only winner will be basically if we work together. We focus on the outcome. We focus of not wasting anything, whatever limited stuff we have. We will be the winner. We will be basically the scaling up. We will be basically taking lot of market share, because whoever will miss this opportunity to upgrade themselves, they will vanish. And we want to take all the things which is basically available in a market. So with that, like I want to again say thank you very much. It's really, day night executive team and whole of, like the back office is working hard to make sure that every support, whatever you required, we can provide it you. It's a tough time, and in this tough time, we need to hold each other hand, and we have to move on. My humble request to all of you, take care of yourself, take care of your family, make sure that you follow the the whatever government is saying, don't adventure anything. You, if this is not normal situation, and you have to be taking care of everything whatever you have. So thank you very much for your time. I'll hand over to Hema, and she want to update few things from the HR point of view.
Thank you, Rakesh.